I'm Mason, and this is Cinema Rewind. We take a look at movies 5 years back and beyond. Today we're talking about the 1985 movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Hey, Pee-wee movie.
Shh. Repress. Keep it together, Mason. Keep it together. The feature film directorial debut of Tim Burton. Pee-wee is a character created by Paul Rubens while he was in a comedy troupe called The Groundlings, which is responsible for stars such as Will Ferrell, Melissa McCarthy, Kathy Griffin, Phil LaMarr, Will Forte, Jennifer Coolidge, Kristen Wiig, Maya Rudolph.
The plot.
Pee-wee Herman lives an unassuming life with his one love, being his souped-up bicycle.
I love my bicycle.
Blah. What's going on? On his way to do some shopping, he runs into Francis. Francis wants Pee-wee's bike really bad. They exchange pleasantries.
You're crazy.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? Infinity.
Pee-wee rides off and gets to the store. He chains up his bike, and when he comes back, it's gone. He asks around and no one knows where it is. Then he remembers.
Right before it got stolen, Francis offered... Francis!
He goes after Francis and asks. No dice. Pee-wee, at his wit's end, consults a psychic. She tells him his bike is in the basement of the Alamo. Of course. Pee-wee starts hitchhiking to get to Texas. He gets picked up by a runaway convict. They outsmart the cops by Pee-wee dressing like a girl. Good night, everybody. The car almost crashes, and the convict kicks Pee-wee out of the car. Left on the road for dead, Pee-wee runs into Large Marge, who gives him a ride to a truck stop. She says,
Be sure and tell him Large Marge sent ya.
Then Pee-wee finds out Large Marge has been dead for 10 years. He eats and realizes he doesn't have any money. Simone, the waitress, lets Pee-wee wash the dishes to work it off. They go off and have a deep conversation inside a dinosaur. This movie. Simone's jealous boyfriend chases Pee-wee away onto a train. He goes to the Alamo to find the basement. At this point, we know that Francis did steal the bike.
So many plotters.
Francis gets his goon to sell the bike to a movie studio. Pee-wee finds out and goes after it. He steals it back with all kinds of different movie studio hijinks, and a film exec gives him a movie deal.
The good stuff.
It's so weird, wacky, and crazy.
This is the weirdest movie, and I do love every second of it. I listened to the director's commentary, and he said making it was like an exercise in every single genre. Sports film, Western, love story, horror, it just keeps going. The humor is my kind of stupid. Hilarious and wacky, visual and ambitious for a director's first feature film.
The pitfalls.
This is one of my favorite comedies, but it doesn't make it automatically good. There are several jokes that just don't land. I also have a love-hate relationship with Tim Burton's wackiness. It can be just a little bit too much at times. And this movie does show its age with dated 80s rock band references.
In conclusion,
Pee-wee's Big Adventure delivers on a big adventure with lots of charm and jokes along the way. I wholeheartedly recommend this movie. I'm Mason.
I like my bike, and I'll see you next time on...